Hello everyone. I have a story to tell you about my sister and I, my big sister. So when I was 18, we decided to get an apartment together. And I was coming home one day from work and a dog ran up to the door. We did not have a dog when I left that morning. So when I got there and this dog was at the door and I'm looking at it and it's looking at me, I walked back down the stairs. I'm like, what the heck? Maybe I'm at the wrong house. So I'm like looking around. I'm like, no, this is where we live. So I called my sister. I'm like, Javon, there's a dog in the house. And it wasn't a puppy. It was a full-grown adult pit bull. And I'm like, there's a dog in the house. And she's like, yeah, I know. I got a pet. So on and so forth. So I was like, what were you thinking? Like, you didn't think to talk to me about it or anything like that? And she's like, well, you have a pet. I had goldfish. Well, I had a goldfish. So I was like, what? Like, I have a goldfish in a bowl. You have a full-grown dog that's going to be roaming the house. And so she, it was tense. So we get off the phone. I wait for her to get home to get her dog into her room. So the very next day, still very, very tense, I am cleaning out my fish tank. My one fish, I bought my daughter 5 goldfish and only one survived, and it lived for quite some time. So we were very excited about this one goldfish that we named him Goldie, my daughter and I. So I'm cleaning out his fish tank the next day, and her school calls me and says, we have to come pick her up. She's not feeling good. So I'm like, okay. So mid cleaning up this fish tank, I have Goldie in a cup next to the fish tank. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna run and go get her and come right back. And Goldie, I'll tend to you when I get back. So I get back and my sister is home by then. And so I go into the kitchen to get ready to finish cleaning out Goldie's fish tank, and he's gone. He's no longer in the cup. So I'm like, where did he go? So I instantly assumed that my sister didn't dump out all the water, but just like kind of dumped Goldie out of the cup. So I was so mad. I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, she killed my fish. We argued about this dog and it's tense here and she killed my fish. She killed my fish. And Mom's like, no, she wouldn't do that. Like, calm down, just talk to her. And I was like adamant, like, nope, I'm not talking to her about it. I know she did it. There's nothing to talk about. I'm never talking to her again. So we didn't talk for about a good 5 days. And so on the 5th day, I went to go make some hamburgers in our George Foreman grill. And when I went to move the George Foreman grill, Goldie was under it, dried, shriveled up from 5 days ago when I was attempting to clean out his fish tank. So I'm guessing he got tired of that little bitty confined cup, jumped out, and I blamed my sister. So then I had to go to my sister and apologize and tell her why I wasn't talking to her. And that's when she said, like, no, I didn't kill your fish. So long story short, we did go ahead and make amends at that point, but I did blame her for that full 5 days, thinking that she killed my fish, and he committed suicide on his own. So that's my story.